FutureDad 4, Avoid Love to Find Love. She'll Never Love You, Turd Flinging Monkey. Today I will talk to you about love, both gaining and losing. It's a diabolically difficult thing to articulate. History is replete with attempts to make sense of romantic love. Yet all of these works added together are not equal to the wisdom gained from one single love affair. It's a bit like explaining a joke. You had to be there. Or a melancholic song. It's emotionally captivating in the moment, then half an hour later it's gone. And yet playing the same song again, even decades later, can invoke the same wistful sadness. It's especially difficult to interpret the feeling of romantic longing when you are in a neutral state. At sufficient time after a failed romance, the emotional memory recedes to a safe distance, which, by painful irony, may lead you to make the same mistake again. That makes the urge to pursue romantic love one of the cruelest tricks that nature plays on you. But however much an intensely subjective experience, it does still exist within the confines of reality. That means it exists, it affects our senses and perceptions, and it can be contemplated and framed in a practical manner. So this essay operates at the pragmatic end of the spectrum to try to help you navigate love with the utmost caution. It starts with the following premise, that the best way to understand romantic love is that it does not exist. This obviously needs further explanation, which I will come to. Let's first examine what it does to you. In the throes of romantic love, your emotions will make you focus on stupid things. You may obsess over an exchanged glance in the school or office corridor. You may compulsively call or text a girl of interest even if, and perhaps because, she seems not to care. You may forensically unpick your last attempt to talk to her and wail at its awkwardness, playing the sequence of events over and over again in your mind in a desperate attempt to vary the outcome. All these concerns have one thing in common. They are all imaginary. You chose to put them there, and you can choose to let them all go. How do I know this? Consider for a moment the commonalities of all three examples. The corridor glance, the anxious texts, the awkward hi. Who were the main participants? You. Who else? No one who really matters. In other words, romantic love is something you create in your head. The feeling it generates is a capacity that's already inside you. It was in you all along. It is yourself and your imagination against yourself. Any target of these feelings is just that, an emotional projection of you. A lightning rod for your spark. The spark that came from you as it always has done, as it always will do. Love no more exists on its own than a shadow cast by you. So what about a deeper, longer encounter? What about a girl you've loved for several months? She's precious to you. You care for her, and she is always there for you in a way you've never experienced before. Surely there is a love there. Yes, she is deserving of care. Yes, you can reciprocate feelings of closeness and intimacy. But when you met, you were not a hollow container into which she radiated warm, bathing energy. Like every other time when you met someone you liked, the emotions were already inside you. You were always capable of tenderness, and she happens to be a person willing to accept it. You were capable of passion, and she is happy to reciprocate. Just remember that no matter how good it feels when it works, it's not sorcery or heaven sent. You didn't find the only person that you could possibly love in some unique, magical way. You found someone physically attractive who's willing to accept your pre-existing emotions and vice versa. It might not make for a catchy pop song, but it doesn't mean it's not true. Furthermore, now you have it, do you want to keep it? Only if you are certain that you want to. It should be the same man who accepted it. See FutureDad 30, How to Be a Better Boyfriend for more discussion on this. For that very same reason as how it began, if that love goes away, it has not mysteriously vanished. It has simply been deactivated within you for her, or within her for you. The qualities and values you have, which brought her to you, haven't changed. Likewise, you may not find a girl with the exact same smile or dance moves as her, but they weren't yours to lose in the first place. You may not have the exact same conversations with another woman, but you didn't lose the ability to connect with a woman who wants to connect with you. In essence, I'm telling you to let go of your fantasy of what love is. You will not find it in someone else. You will merely find someone who wants to be with you today. Her desire may change tomorrow or in a year's time. So you should not cling on to an imaginary endless love, and you certainly cannot base your values or your character on it. It is not a forever version of her that will connect with a forever version of you. It is always applied to right now. More importantly, you will never be destroyed by losing romantic love, because you as a man were not created by that love. You were already whole, and she was never yours. When you come to truly understand this, not just the words, but experientially, you will be ready. Temper your emotions until you're full control with them. Sooner or later, you will know that the pain of lost love is proportional to the sacrifices you maintain to keep it. If you indulge in the exhausting pattern of seeking love in someone else to fill an emptiness inside, you will fail twice. You will first find the wrong person, and second, the effort will never fill that emptiness. And after all that, if you are calm and completely unperturbed by the idea of never again having the love of a good woman, then you are ready for the love of your life. FutureDad.